The 4th Africa Championships in the sport of NASP, or National Archery for Schools program, took place in late April in Springs. It was a two-tiered event with the national teams of 4 African countries competing in the All-Star or NASP Africa Championship, while each country's development team competed in the NASP Africa Development Challenge.
4 countries participated this from Friday and Saturday in the NASP Africa All-Star Championship as well as the NASP Africa Development Challenge. What a fantastic day with 128 archers competing and sharing experiences and showing their skills and representing their countries.
NASP is the gateway to the big time in archery, with the Olympic Games the ultimate goal for most athletes. NASP, though, is restricted to learners up to grade 12, and we asked 3 competitors how they got involved in NASP.
I first started the sport when I was about 9 or 10 years old. So far, I've ranked 6th overall in this tournament and 1st overall in my country.
I started in grade 7, which was 5 years ago, grade 11 now. I wanted to start archery in my school, and my parents sort of found NASP out of the blue, and it all started from there, and here I am.
So far it's been amazing. I mean, we've gone from so small places where you can stay on a farm and practice on your own but still come and represent your country. It's such a great sport to bring children together as well from all different schools, and even from homeschooling, what I'm doing, so we don't see our friends every day, and this is a nice, like a family where you can come together and meet other people. It's amazing.
The most important aspect in the NASP approach worldwide is the rule that only standard approved equipment must be used by all participating archers. This rule puts all archers, irrespective of their physical attributes, gender, disability or financial capabilities, on the same level. Success and achievement can only be obtained by practice and dedication. In NASP, the rules require 2 archers to shoot 1 butt or target from 10 and 15 meters. Each archer shoots 5 arrows per end. Provision for the 2018 NASP Africa All-Star Championship was 32 butts on the bullseye range, with 2 archers per butt, allowing for 64 archers per flight. All 128 archers were able to shoot in only 2 flights. A flight consists of 8 ends, where a total of 40 arrows, that's 5 arrows per end, are shot per archer, 10 non-counting and 30 counting. Both events were divided into 2 subcategories, namely a bullseye category and a 3D category. In the bullseye category, archers shot at 80 centimeter feet targets with scoring rings, and in the 3D category, they shot at similar 3-dimensional targets at different distances.
I'm very happy with my overall performance in this tournament. I'm happy to have broken my previous record in this tournament. It was the best place to do it. I shot 3 flights of bullseye today, one score being 293, and then 296, which is my personal best, which I broke in this tournament. And then in the final with South Africa, I shot at 291. I also shot in the 3D part of the competition. I shot at 294 out of 300, on par with my personal best score for that discipline.
I did good. I did good enough to be here. I did good enough to be in the top 8. Yeah, I did well, very well.
As for my performance yesterday as well, it wasn't doing as well, but luckily I still made the top 8, just barely. But today I was able to do a little better and present a little more, and we came 3rd, as I believe, and I'm happy with our performance as well. We could do a little better, and we're going to practice harder towards next time.
My practice day was excellent. My ranking rounds were good, not the best. Out of 300, my best was 295. So I had a good performance, some not so good performances, but overall I'm very proud of myself and my team.
I shot a 293, then a 292, and a 289, and 293 being my best personal score. That was for the bullseye. And then just previously I shot a 289 for the finals, and for the 3D I shot a 283. So yeah, I'm happy with my performance. I think that for the bullseye I'm really happy how it turned out, especially considering the practicing that I've been putting in, and I'm just happy how our team has done, how we've grown together.
The NASP African Championships in Springs was an unqualified success as the sport continues to grow in participation numbers across South Africa and the rest of the continent. Each team consisted of 16 archers, with a minimum of 4 archers of the opposite gender. South Africa's national team won the 3D as well as the bullseye categories for the 4th consecutive time, making them the undisputed NASP Africa champions. Both the South African teams will be competing in the World Championships and the Development Challenge in Alberta, Canada in July this year.
I'm happy to announce that South Africa is the 2019 3D NASP 3D champions, as well as the Bullseye champions, as well as the overall champions in Bullseye and 3D. We're very proud of our 16 archers that conducted themselves excellently on the field and off the field and regained their status of the Africa champions being for the last 4 years. We are proud of our team. Other teams competing was Zimbabwe second, Namibia third, and Botswana also in the fourth place. Kenya was represented by the state coordinator, and we are looking forward to having them in the future also participating. What is wonderful about NASP, it is a sport where everyone can participate. Boys, girls, with disabilities, anyone can, athletes, non-athletes. If you want to do, you can do NASP. And it really gives our children the opportunity to get some of other achievement if they can't excel in the traditional sports in South Africa. It builds self-esteem, it develops them psychomotor, and it's just a wonderful sport. And we're glad that we're growing so strong in Southern Africa and especially in Africa.
NASP is a fast-growing sport exclusively for schoolboys and girls, and all have a chance of becoming Olympians if they continue to show the type of commitment and dedication they displayed at the African Championships.